What's going on, tube? How has everybody been doing? So by the time you guys see this video, Thanksgiving will have passed and Black Friday will have passed. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed your Thanksgiving, and hopefully you guys weren't acting crazy during Black Friday shopping. So today we're going to talk about another question. It's also on my community tab where I asked you guys, what are some things you want me to talk about? And the most common one and the most common question I get is, what's a good starter company to go to? What's a good company to go to in general? So I'm going to touch on the mega carriers first, and then we're going to dive into the LTL side of it. So if you're new into the industry, I'm sure you're unsure of what company you want to go to. You know, it's companies like Swift, you got Stevens, you got Warner, you got US Express, you got Prime, you got Western Express, you got TMC if you want to do flatbed, if you want to do you get the point. There's a lot of them out there. So as far as which is the best one to go to, you know, it's no such thing, and I've said this before, guys, there's no such thing as a best company, because they're all gonna have their flaws in some way, shape, or form, and they're all gonna offer different things. Now, regardless of where you go to, you know, it's all the same for the most part. If you're doing a reefer, whether you go to Stevens, Prime, Schaefer, I think they're owned by Crate, but you get the point. If you go to a reefer company, it's all gonna be pretty much the same. The only thing that's gonna vary is the pay and probably what you haul. Now, like I said, if you're new in the industry, you wanna just go somewhere where you can get that experience. Don't worry about all the irrelevant stuff. Don't worry about the equipment that they have. Don't worry about the pay. Now, I know you're gonna shake your head on this part when I say the pay. Don't worry about the pay, guys, because regardless of where you go at a mega carrier, you're really not gonna make a lot of money starting off. So get your feet wet, you know, go to maybe Stevens, go to maybe Swift, Prime, wherever, go to whoever will give you your first opportunity. Now, when it comes to these mega carriers, guys, this is just my personal beliefs and opinion. I feel like you shouldn't get comfortable at a mega carrier, you know, at a starter company. Just go there, get your experience, do your little 6 months or do your year, or if you're in a contract, you know, do your 6 months to a year, you know, learn the industry, you know, learn how to drive the truck, learn how to manage your clock, and then, you know, go somewhere that's a little more advanced, you know, a company that might require a little more experience, you know. That way, you know, some of these mega carriers, you know, these startup companies, you know, they baby you. So, I mean, once you learn the industry, just, you know, move on. Go somewhere where they're not really going to be on you like that. Go somewhere where they're going to give you the miles that you want. Go somewhere where they're going to give you the pay you want. Because let's be honest, y'all, 30 cents a mile, 35 cents a mile. I mean, if you have real bills, you know, that's really not going to cut it, you know. So that's why I said, don't get complacent at these companies, you know. Get your experience and move on. Now, if you're somebody that just wants to just drive trucks, you know, and you're not really concerned about money, by all means, if you want to stay at the mega companies, stay there. And by the way, I'm not knocking people who stay at mega carriers for 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years. I'm not knocking y'all for it, but that's just not something that I feel, you know, you should do. You know, that's just my personal opinion. So if you want to start off, you know, I recommend, you know, Stevens. You know, you're going to deal with some bullshit at Stevens. I'm not even going to hold y'all, but they have an excellent training program. I'll give them that. You know, Warner is decent. You know, if you're somebody that wants to do dedicated accounts, you know, Warner might be a good option for you. You know, if you want to do flatbed, you know, I've heard a lot of good things about TMC. You know, they have a good little setup that they have over there. Now, for those of y'all that are interested in LTL, because I get a lot of y'all that ask me, what's a company, LTL company, that will take me with little to no experience? Now, you can go to YRC. They have a doctor driver program. Averett. You can go to Estes. I believe Old Dominion has it as well. Now, the doctor driver programs, you know, they're good, but I want to let you guys know something. I recommend that you come to LTL with your experience already and with all your endorsements. Now, the reason I say that is because if you don't have the experience, they're going to put you on that dock, and there's no telling how long you're going to be on the dock. You know, you could be on that dock for years. So basically, they're going to keep you on that dock until a P&D position becomes open or a line haul, but expect to jump straight into P&D. So don't think you're just going to go there for a few months and jump in a truck. You know, it just depends. You know, you could be on that dock for years until, you know, somebody leaves. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I recommend You know, if you're somebody new, just come into LTL with your experience already. And by the way, I know some of you guys asked if AAA Cooper will hire you with no experience. No, they require 1 year of experience, and you have to have all your endorsements. And by the way, if you're new coming into the industry, I recommend that you get those endorsements. You know, even if you don't plan to use them, just get them anyway. That way you can have it. So if one day you decide you want to do tankers, you know, you have that endorsement. Or if you decide you want to pull wiggle wagons, you know, you have the endorsement. Now, hazmat, you know, get your hazmat. Now, once you get these endorsements, guys, you know, they're yours. You know, the only time you'll have to renew your hazmat, I think it's like every 4 years. I know if you're in Florida, it's like every 4 years. It can vary from different states, but down here, I believe it's like every 4 years you have to renew your hazmat, you have to do your fingerprints and all that. So point of the video is, guys, just go somewhere where you'll get that experience. You know, the money, guys, the money will be there. I promise you, there's money in trucking. I know people say there's no money in trucking. The money is there. Just put in your time and just learn the industry. The money will come. All right, so I hope that answers that question. I'm going to wrap this up, so I will catch y'all in the next one. If you're new to this channel, make sure you sub, hit the like button, and as I always tell y'all, take it easy, stay safe.